Guys, I don't wanna sit here for 2 minutes staring me into blank space, so I'm just gonna get started. I'm sure it'll be fine, right? People won't mind if we just get like 2 minutes earlier. It's cool. So, hey, how is everyone doing? I'm very hot. It's very hot here. I don't like it. I will see how that affects the stream, because right now there is a little like radiator thing at my feet that's blowing hot air onto my feet. But it is allowing me to play Planet Zoo, so you win some, you lose some. How is everyone doing? It's Doomsday today. Better than Marvel's one. I am not sure what to think about that announcement. It'll certainly be interesting. The prophecy foretold this, did it? Oh, because Mr. Dome showed up. Hey, Mr. Domaz. Hey, T-Rex. Hey, Eben. How's everyone doing today? I am doing pretty good. I had a bit of a rough dinner just now, but let's not get into that. Hey, Elegant Duck. How are you? So, in the last Keypark stream, we worked on the aviary, and we built a little Red River Hog habitat inside of the aviary, which was pretty fun. I did not do much else here. I did place down some birds. You can see 1 or 2 birds kind of dotted around the trees. There's the Von der Deckens Hornbill. Wait, did it move to 16 minutes left? That's weird. It didn't start. Wait, what? What's happening? Is the stream working? Oh, okay. It's just Eben. Of course, it's just Eben. Of course. Anyway, let's not dilly-daddle over here in the aviary. We've got another awesome little thing to look at today. As you saw in the thumbnail, and you may have seen me post about it on Bronation. Basically, so the backstory here is, for a while I've been dreading working on Mabibi, our tropical house, because I had to move it and I had to remove all the paths, and because of that I was already dabbling with the idea of redoing it, changing it, something, right? Then, greetings from your hostel in India. Oh my god, that sounds awesome. But yeah, anyway, on Bronation, there's a little contest going on right now. There's 1 month left, so if you're interested in joining that, that's definitely still a possibility. But for the contest, Mr. and Mrs. Haribo, so Haribo and Christina, they built the most amazing thing, and it's like a miniature version of Gondwana Land from the Zoo of Leipzig. And that just was so cool. And it got me so inspired to do something. I was like, oh man, I really want to join the contest too and make like a recreation of Sea Life Hanover, which also has a little dome thing. But I was like, I don't have time for this contest. So instead, because I didn't want to build that dome, so instead I went into Keypark and I built the dome. There it is. There's the dome. So yeah, I first started out making a blueprint of the real life dome to see like, okay, this is how big it is. How many animals are left for your inspo series? That's actually a great question. I am keeping track of this. I have 54 videos left to make. So quite a bit still. We'll be there for another year. Don't worry. Videos are not running out soon. Yeah, so I built a little blueprint of the thing. I think I still have it over here. Yeah. So I built this thing, which I was going to use to check. Okay, so this is how big the real life tropical house of Hanover, Sea Life Hanover is. No, I didn't lose my train of thought. Look, we're going great. And I was like, okay, that kind of fits. Now, you'll see that I'm kind of sticking out of the zoo a little bit. We'll get to that. But even without me breaking the rules, if it was to be built like over here, it would have fit in the zoo. So I was like, whoa, that's pretty great. That's gonna be awesome. So I continued building, and I finished the thing. So this took me basically 2 evenings to get this structure over here. I started out with just all the curvy bits, and basically I don't think this is how you should do it, because it did give me a couple of headaches, but I just made one curvy bit and I just used that everywhere, and it kind of works. There's a couple spots where it doesn't quite work to make like a proper dome, because it's kind of like it's protruding out. Like it's hard to explain, but it's not perfect. Like I feel like these things should be have a slightly larger radius, but hey, it looks nice. It's great. There would be so many complaints from the public. Neighborhood would be, shut up, shush 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 shush. I don't care. It's not my problem. Anywho, thing, dome, great dome. Basic. Okay, so wait, let me pull up a thing or two, because we're gonna have there's a bunch of things that inspire this dome, and the first of which I think is a good counterpoint to that question. I hope that I did not completely misremember. Yeah, okay, I somewhat misremembered the situation of Zoo Krefeld over here, which also has their dome in like a similar position, but there's no houses around it. There's just a hospital and some like industry stuff. But they've been bribed. Yes, we just bribed them. It's fine. Look, they get 3 subscriptions. Okay. Well, I started the dome because of Harbo and Christina. Yes, exactly. The dome era has begun. But yeah, so some interesting things in the dome thing, based on the real reference. So one thing that I thought was really interesting is how these beams over here, they don't go all the way. They're just kind of there to provide extra support, but they don't actually attach to anything. That's all done by the things up there. That was pretty cool, I thought. And then you got the overhanging thing, which gives most of the support to keep things up. And then you got the smaller beams. Interesting piece usage over here, in my opinion. I was looking for a small, thin metal piece, and I couldn't really find anything. I was almost on the verge of using this piece, because it would have been better size-wise. But I mean, it's wood, right? You can't do that. So I ended up using some shovels, which kind of got the right, I feel like the right weight to them as well. I think they look pretty cool. And I just like using shovels for things, what can I say? And then on the inside, yeah, we've got the metal banding things. I do have wood in here to kind of make that thing a little girthier. And what? They're like they're the tiny shovels. Trowel? Come on, who calls that thing a trowel? They're a shovelje. There's a small shovel. So, what else is cool? Oh yeah, and then over here, of course, every tropical house needs this. Definitely, sure, trowels. Your tropical house needs windows that can open up, because in the summer it gets way too hot, so there needs to be some ventilation. So we got these over here, and we've got the netting pieces in front of them to assure that no birds or other things, whatever we're gonna put in here, will be able to get out. So that's nice. The piece count. Oh, I mean, that's the entire thing. That's the entire dome. Come on. It's one group, thanks to some tricks. It's fine. It's Keypark. We're a small zoo. We don't care about piece count. So yeah. I had to come in the stream, and Goran is talking about girth. Yes. Welcome. So anyway, About the location. So I ended up pushing it further into the corner than the zoo's boundary actually was. If I just go in here, I'll be able to somewhere over here I would be able to pull up this fence over here. So this is what we used to have as a border of the zoo. And here we go again, changing the border. Oh, my bad. Sorry, I just had dinner. So yeah, I'm changing the border again. Reasoning behind it is, well, first of all, I wanted more space for this new tropical house because it's great and I want it. But second of all, I realized that it just made sense. You know, we've got these houses over here which are at this angle, right? So they're at this angle, so it would make sense that their backyards would also be at that angle. And then you just, if we were to keep the old space, then you got this weird like triangle space. Like, I don't know, it didn't make that much sense to me. So what I now decided is that the zoo will be adjacent to these backyards, kind of like the Agnet Tea Park. Yeah, exactly. Have the dome in someone's backyard. No, but what we'll have basically is the zoo will own this space, and we'll have like a service road going back here towards the dome. Maybe we'll have some staff parking back here or something like that, or something else like servicey, whatever works. And since we have the dome here, I then also took a kind of more straight edge over here. I'm not exactly sure why I chose that, but it's good. It's all cool. It's gonna make sense because now we'll have more space for other stuff. So I knew at some point I said this was the last time I'm expanding the border. I'm gonna stop saying that because I would say it again, but I don't believe myself. So probably this will be the last time, but who knows at this point. So what does the new tropical house mean? So, okay, up here we have the old tropical house, and what we used to have was you come inside, you have the indoor area of the Galapagos giant tortoises. You've got the spectacled caiman. I was going to build some leafcutter ant thing here. We were going to go up here through this little boat thing. We'll have the above water view of the spectacled caiman, an iguana exhibit, and yeah, stuff for the capybara, anteaters, and all that good stuff. Beautiful, beautiful old Mabibi. Well, I want to have all the same stuff. So we still have the Galapagos giant tortoises over here, which have a slightly larger yard now, which is great. Then, as we go inside, I'm getting rid of this fence officially now. We're going to have the indoors. We're going to have a taper thing, obviously. Can't have a tropical house without a taper thing. But this is basically, I've blocked out some things over here, right? These are all like kind of footprints of real life enclosures. So we've got the caiman enclosure of Hoenderdaal. We've got the anteater indoor area of Zoo Park Overloon, which is the same one that we had basically because Mabibi was based on that. So if I were to pull this up, this should be roughly the same. Yeah, it is. So we have that. Then we have the Tamandua exhibit of Zoo Krefeld, which is inside of this tropical house. And we have the howler monkey exhibit of avifauna. Because yes, as I started putting stuff in here, I realized this area is actually quite a bit bigger than I expected, which is great. I love that. Oh yeah, and we have, this is the Galapagos giant tortoise exhibit of Rostock, which that's how big that is. So we have got plenty of space, and we even have space left. And part of me is like, oh, we should also have some garden stuff in here. It is like, have some tropical rainforest stuff. We could also make some of these exhibits a little bit larger maybe. But we could also have some of these animals. So I still want to have the leafcutter ants. I kind of want to do a Burgers Zoo thing where they're like on a pole with ropes. I've seen so many cool leafcutter ant exhibits. We can have red-footed tortoise. I think that's a great species to add. I want to have free flying birds in here. Maybe also free flying like foxes, flying foxes. And armadillo would also be a fun species because we have that one in Planet Zoo. They could be in with the tamandua. I know that at least one zoo is going to do that. Exactly, the one at Burgers is so cool, so we gotta have that. Then here are some potential species. We've got agouti, which are pretty small. Paca I think would be really fun. It is not a nocturnal animal, but still, they're really cool. And they were kind of like a big thing on my Germany trip, so I kind of want to pay homage to that. And then here's some other species that I'm not sure about. I kind of want to do Jaguarundi, because they're such a cool species, and the mod looks really freaking awesome. I mean, just look at this. They're super cool. So I kind of want to see if we have the space for that, because that would be super dope. And I feel like they're kind of a Keypark species, because we got all the rare shit. And then South American porcupine, I'm not really a fan of the mod. It's a bit eh. Poodoo, I'm not sure about. Like, I've never seen a poodoo in a tropical house, so that's what I'm a little hesitant on. And then kinkajou could be fun, actually. They're really cool. I don't know if we have a mod for that though. But yeah. And bird-wise, I have the toucan mod installed. It's running around here somewhere, which is kind of the problem, right? It's running around. It's not really doing much else. So, not sure if I want to keep that. Is it? Oh, hey, the howler monkey's in the tree. That's cool. Is he gonna go? Oh. Well, never mind. So, there's a very old mod. Okay, right. So as for the monkeys, because I also have. Oh, hey, look, it's a toucan. Whoa, are you okay? He looks very dead. I'm sure he's fine. So I have a spring tamarin walking around in here. I don't see them because they're like the size of a turd. There they are. I was thinking of having free roaming tamarins, like Magdeburg had in the Taper House. But I'm hesitant on having free roaming monkeys because not even the caiman, because Krefeld has caiman in their rainforest house over here, and they also have free roaming white-faced saki. So I'm not really too concerned about the caiman necessarily. I don't trust the anteaters most of all. I don't know why. I feel like the anteaters could be trouble. Like, I tried doing some research. Have anteaters been mixed with monkeys? And all I could find was a study that basically concluded that there was a lot of aggression both ways. And it got better over time, but still, I don't know. It wasn't really conclusive proof. Like, yes, this is a great mix. It goes great. So... Yeah, tamarins and crocodiles are not the biggest issue, I think. But that's why I want the howler monkey area to kind of be a little separate island within the hall, similar to how the Merenti Hall in the Arbeiter Zoo Münster, they've got a walkthrough lemur exhibit inside of their hall. So if I quickly go, let's see if I can quickly pull that up. Is this it? This is not it. I need to go way further. Is this it? I think this is too far. I don't even know where this is in the zoo. I think we're... Yeah, okay, this is the Merenti Hall. So this is the Merenti Hall, and I'm too far. I need to go to the entrance of it. This is the other side already. Way too far. Come back. Okay, yeah, this. So this is the walkthrough lemur habitat of this tropical house. I want to do something slightly fancier than this, to be honest, but still like similar in a way. The idea is similar. So yeah, this is going to be a weird mix because the dome is based on Sea Life Hanover. The layout is mostly going to be based on Krefeld, but we're going to have some touches of other things in here. Anteaters are generally not conductive with primates. Then again, last time I saw a Tamandua, it had an entire building dedicated to it. Yeah, I mean, they're cool as hell, so that's how it should be. Would you say that Maine Wolfstakin and Wolverine are low budget animals? I would not know, to be honest. I will say that I've never seen any of these animals in a zoo that I would consider low budget, but they're all pretty rare as well. Is the real Sea Life Hanover Dome a tropical house? Yeah, so just to complete the picture here, and then we'll get to actually doing some stuff, and we'll go have a look at Sea Life Hanover, which... Oh, interesting. Sea Life Hanover, which has an entrance, obviously, over here. So this is Sea Life Hanover, and here you can see the dome. So we've got the same like things going across, and then the freeway split. And the only thing that I didn't do is that the real life one is at an angle, which is pretty cool. But also, yeah, it is. I didn't like it doing it here, because I want to have basically what they have is why it works for them is they've got the building on this side. The dome is also like in a hole basically, so it doesn't sacrifice a lot of space doing that. But we want to have entrance and exit somewhere, like exit's gonna be somewhere around there. So that already kind of made it difficult to do the whole thing. And then, yeah, I don't know. Also in terms of how tall it would get if you angled it, I just didn't think it worked very well. But yeah, here you can see very clearly that it's at a pretty sharp angle as well. Like over there it's almost at the ground. But if you're inside, like you're basically in a big hole. So I can also quickly show some of the inside. If we go over here, question mark? Yeah. So this is the crocodile exhibit. But let's see, can we see a bit of the dome from the bottom? I guess not. Wow, it's actually pretty lush to the point. Yeah, so here you can see the inside. It's like super lush in here. It's really quite nice. Got red-footed tortoise. Yeah, as far as sea lives go, this was pretty unique, you could say. But yeah, it was a cool place. I'm not sure if we're gonna have a tower thing. It would make sense because most of these tropical houses do. Krefeld also has that. Wolverines and Maine Wolves are pretty high budget. Definitely not something that a small zoo will immediately take on. Yeah. So yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get started. So, first thing I'm gonna do actually is I want to paint in the new zoo border. Because I want to know what we're dealing with. More like at a quick glance. So let's do just that. Alright. And we'll get rid of... Yeah, I'll get rid of it for now. I do not care. Alright. So, what's this? Alright, this is the size of an ocelot enclosure in real life, which I think could be a good thing for the Jaguarundi as well. So now we just need to figure out what would you call this type of zoo tour speedruns? Yeah, it's the I have not prepared this part yet. It's kind of zoo tour. So the first thing I kind of want to do is recolor the roof, because I never intended it to be black. I just created it in black for, like, I don't know, ease of building. I don't know why that would make it easier, but I always intended to paint it. So let's do that. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna select all of these things, and we're gonna paint them a more white-ish color. It's gonna be slightly faded, of course. Something like this, I think, works pretty well. I think that's pretty realistic. And so now we're gonna select everything else and give it all the... Oh right, I forget. When you do something with the painting tool, it doesn't save the color to the most recent colors, because why would it? So that's fine. I kind of want to make this one darker to match that. There we go. Now the shovels. Look, it's only 1,000 shovels. I don't know what people are complaining about. Wait, why? Huh? Oh, right, no, that makes sense. Never mind. There's these little things in there as well. There we go. This item does not have flexi-color options. What? Yes, it does. It's literally right there. And what are we missing? Missing all of these rods. Hey Goron. Hey Epit. I hop in the Planet Z channel every now and then. Brenation, absolutely stunning builds there. Y'all be cooking, I love it. Thank you. Yeah, and that does count for everyone on there, because everyone's doing such cool shit. It was amazing that this glass triangle panel like fit perfectly into this slot. That was completely unintentional, but absolutely amazing. Alright, there you go. Did we miss any glaring issues here? I don't think so. Alright. I know Gaia Zoo has Wolverines. Other than that, I don't know what a zoo that has. Duisburg. Did I do a Wolverine video? I'm pretty sure I already did a Wolverine video, right? For the Eurasia pack. Wolverine. Oh yeah, the Caves of Han, Zoo Osnabrück, and Duisburg, and Gaia Zoo. So yeah, they're not very common at all. 1,000 shovels, a simple wall is 500 pieces for me. Exactly, even. I don't know what you're complaining about. Oh, we did miss a piece. It's the little stoppers on these things. There we go. Yeah, I do like that better than the black. It's slightly less bold. Hey, I think I remember all those zoos and enclosures. Nice. Someone paid attention. Is a recreation or your own creation? Looks impressive either way. It is a recreation of a real dome, but the zoo is going to be like my own thing. Basically, is what we're doing here. So I'm gonna move this over here. So I'm gonna kind of randomly lay out some paths and see if we can come to a layout that we like. So I kind of want to like move out of the way slightly over here. And then we're going to curve back. I'm also not sure if this is the path width that I'm going to keep, because it's pretty wide. Let's be... if I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if it needs to be this wide. If I compare it to something like Krefeld. This is not Krefeld. Where is my Krefeld? There we go. Let's quickly hop in Kreveld's tropical house. Just for a mo. This isn't it. No, this is way too far. Need to be here. Too far. Again. Slightly. Look, it's a caiman. Yeah, so over here, this video also doesn't show it. Look, it's a saki. But yeah, here it's definitely like less than 2 meters even, and here I went over 2 meters. So I think we could do 2 meter path. Right. Maybe that's too little. Let's just keep this for now and see how we feel. Huge Jackman being a zoo, gotta go see that. Yeah, speaking of Wolverines, has everyone seen a Deadpool and Wolverine? I did check it out. It was alright. I think I'm getting a little maybe a little burned out on Marvel. Alright, so I think we'll have something like this. And then we'll have a bridge. We'll have a different type of bridge. Do I have that blueprinted bridge? This is not blueprints. Do I have... I know Eben has it blueprinted. Eben, can you... You probably don't have the game open, it's too hot. I know Eben has my hot wire bridge blueprinted. You're gonna see it tomorrow. Have fun. Oh, you have the game open. Really? I was not expecting that during a heat wave. You have a blueprint of my little mon. Yeah, send it. Thank you. Can you just drop that into your folder and just have it work? Is that how that goes? Now I'm holding on for an Eben. I'm holding up for an Eben to send me a thing. Maybe I shouldn't sing. That'll probably not speed up the process. Okay, wait. We'll just keep going and wait for him to send it. So this should be... that should be more than enough. So we are going to have like a different path on here, obviously. Oh, I thought it stopped. Oh, I thought this bug was solved. That's annoying. Bummer. There he is. Oh, he sent the Steam Workshop thing even. That's why it was slow. I thought it would just yank the file into my lap. Alright, Bakes the bridge. Thank you, Eben. He's singing Eben go faster. Bakes a bridge. There it is. It's my own bridge. Oh, I'm so hot. It's getting pretty bad in here. Which honestly is getting us into the mood. It's getting us into the tropical house mood, because that's also like we just have tropical temperatures in my bedroom. Please don't dox our conversation. Yeah. I had you on a different screen, don't worry. I think the caiman was the only South American species there. Now that I think about it. Wait, where? To be fair, tropical house I was in was mostly Asian species. Oh, right. Yeah. I literally left NL when good weather came. Yeah. I guess. And here we are complaining about it. We're very good at that. That is one thing the Dutch are good at, is complaining about actually good weather. No, even or no poison. Our conversations are way too spicy for to be put on YouTube. Probably maybe more like this. And let's also, while we're at it, dig down. Because I planned ahead, you see? Boop! Look, we have water! Bold! You wanted this scene to be less bold. No. I wanted the tropical house to be less bold. What's... Oh, there's a habitat gate here. I guess there is. There we go. Let's just do that. And we'll get some water going right across here. Like so. Yahoo! Also, both Goran confused me for Eben. Is now... What? I would never. Why do you guys get all the cool European zoos? Yeah... I'm sorry. It's just a Dutch privilege. Alright. So I do want this water to kind of be a bigger feature around this place. So we'll have it kind of over here as well, along the giant tortoises. Like so. And this will be the giant tortoise enclosure. Indoor enclosure, I should specify. Which will also have outdoor access. Kind of similar to Blijdorp. They've got a pretty simple setup over there, so... Let's see. I don't know how to tell you this, but that's art shapes, not water. No, I'm pretty sure it's water. Right. That's pretty neat. When you got plenty of space in the back for the monkeys to retreat to, if they so wish. Is unwedded water. Exactly. Yeah, Planet Coaster 2, that's also a thing, of course, that people probably want me to talk about. I know you didn't ask me, you asked Domus, but... Why do you even play with alerts on? Look, I will fix them at some point, okay? Alright, that one. I don't know. I want my zoo to work eventually. And perhaps, maybe, I kind of forgot that it was even an option to turn it off. But you don't know about that. You didn't hear that from me. So, what do we do about the fact... Okay, so I want to have underwater viewing for the caimans like we used to, but I don't know how to like do that with the layout that we have. It's like a challenging thing, right? Goran, is someone doing dishes in your house? No, we live like next... No, this is doxable information even. we live close to a like a thing where you can like throw your glass into. So people are like doing that because I have my window open because I'm sort of dying in here. Raise the caiman tank, make a water into river. You see, that sounds easy. It sounds so easy. But is it? I had an idea before I went to have dinner, and now I forgot about it. So that sucks. I think the idea was to have it over here, indeed raised, but like not really. So I was going to have a bunch of glass stuff. So let's get that. So we're getting a bunch of glass stuff over here. And indeed, oh yeah, right. Yeah. No, you're onto something. I was indeed going to have a river type situation. I just need this to be exactly 1 meter higher than the other one. So let me just quickly get this thing. Wait, no, that's not exactly 1 meter. I thought it was. Or am I not just grabbing a 1 meter thing? That makes so much more sense. Wait, just like this. Yes. Right. So we got... Oh, really? Is our water that low? That's problematic. He's gonna pretend like this was his idea. Yes, yes, yes. So what if we have it another meter higher? That would be very high. That would allow us to do cool shit with the river part of the whole thing. So I'd say that's a good thing. So let's just put this here for now. Like so. We'll raise this up. Hey, Jurassic. Actually, ID ever is copyrighted by you? What? Damn. I thought I had an ID. No, but yeah, we'll have some of this water stuff over here. Boop. And what I want to do basically is I want to get this stuff. I kind of want to do something like that as like a barrier for the caiman over here. Probably not going to do the rusty beam thing, but something else. But I thought that would be cool. And then this can be more like this. But now I kind of want this to be... I don't know. Not sure if I like this yet. Yeah! true. It kind of creates more interest. Kind of, that kind of makes me want to change stuff more, to be honest. Because, okay, what's bothering me now is that you walk in and it's super straight. We need to create more weaviness to it. The fuck is going on there? Where? What's happening? I think there's just a... yeah. No, but you are correct. As always. Yeah, I want to add more curves and weaves and things. Because I kind of... like, part of me wants you to just see the caimans when you enter. Like, straight away. But I also don't want to sacrifice too much from the Galapagos boys. But we could maybe do a bit more like this. And this changes very little, but it also changes a lot. Because we are going to have plants there. Your stream turned on me. Yes, finally. An Eben stream. Oh yeah! That was a really weird thing when Eben tried streaming. But yeah, no, I'm not quite there yet. I'm not quite convinced of this layout yet. I kind of want... maybe I want to change the angle of approach on this building. Like... what if instead of... it's completely just... everything's on the table. What if we enter the building... oh, that didn't work. What if we enter the building from here? Why game? So we're going to slightly cut into the Galapagos exhibit, which I think is a good thing. Because it also gets you closer to them, which is cool. And you enter over here. Faster. In full caps, because we're very excited about this. And... bam. Humans go fund me when. Alright, so then we do this. Let's just kind of rotate that. Alright. So then, we'll also have a nice view of whatever I'm going to build here. No clue what that is yet, but we'll see it nicely. And we'll be pretty close to the tortoises over here, which is fun. And then you'll enter the hall more like head on. Oh god, I have something in the works, but waiting on Goran for that. Right. Yeah, I got a little distracted, but I'll like tomorrow I'm getting right back on that. Like I almost have it at a point where I'll send it back to you, I think. Cause I want to do the other of the thing that I already did. And hey, this is your gift. This is your get well soon gift, because you like Keypark, right? Even like Keypark. But yeah, so I finished the thing, and now I'll work on the other of the thing, and when I'm done with that, I'll send it back your way. Maybe I'll do the poop thing as well, but we'll see. We'll see what I manage to do tomorrow. The thing. That thing. Yes. This is why I like Goron. Attention span of a goldfish with prime golden retriever energy. Oh. Thank you, Poison. Now I finally know what to put on my dating profile. That's perfect description of me. Alright. So this, I think, is pretty dope. So we've got nice curved glass. Do the poop thing too, please. Yeah. I mean, I'm just very curious to see how much I can improve on Beekseberger's poop thing. With all the new pieces we've gotten since then. Wait. What time is it? I am very sweaty. People don't want to know that. But yeah. He is the perfect seal. Dutchies understand. Do I? Don't put the poop thing on your profile. Alright. Thanks for clarifying. Alright, so we'll have the water. Now I quickly want to have a look at the crocodile exhibit of Krefeld, or the caiman exhibit of Krefeld, which is a different type of caiman, but still. Look at that. I thought they could climb. This is it. Tiny fence, some rocks. That's all. So I ain't worried about them escaping, really. What I am worried about is that you won't be able to see them very well. So I'm going to add one more thing. Just round out this curve. I'll probably go in and make this like a proper curve with the mud pillar. But we're just brainstorming right now. So we'll just have one more thing here. Quick, Poison, open all the dating apps and find Goron. Shouldn't be too hard. Only Goron. Yeah, no, I'm not on that one. That's not a dating app. If you've been using it as a dating app, I've got some bad news for you. That's not going to work out, I'm afraid. Hot Gorons in your area. I am a hot Goron, but it's because of the sun. Alright, here we go. This is a very large caiman exhibit, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm going to. Oh, but it is a cool introduction, and we'll have height here with plants, lots and lots of plants. We could do like a integrated like terrarium here. Editable. Edit. Right, I'm in a different tab. Like a terrarium like built into a cliff or something. That would be fun. But yeah, basically you're drawn in and you'll immediately see all the glass. That's the goal. That's the goal of what I'm building here. And I think I'm gonna leave out this. This is just gonna be, come on. What? There we go. This is gonna be just something like this because we'll just have some plants and stuff over here as well to really welcome you into the tropics over here. Raised water also works with the staircase you wanted. At least will allow for a water level view. Yeah, I need to figure out how and where I want to do the staircase thing, but maybe elsewhere. We'll see about that. But boop, 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 boop. Dislikes on sub, don't tell me how to live my life. What's happening? What's with you guys today? Anywho, in the meantime, this will be kind of the end of the exhibit. This isn't going to be glass, there's just going to be rock walls and stuff here. Oh damn, Eben, you're so smart. What would I do without you? Alright. So yeah, I like that. And then over here, I'm gonna make it go a bit more like so. Now, one thing that we don't have currently, that someone did beg me to bring back, is the boat. Someone really wanted the boat. They did not want to lose the boat. So, let's have a quick thinky think on, can we still integrate the boat? I think if we do it over here, the geographical, yeah, the boat has to be there, right? I know. So the geographical like layout of this space isn't phenomenal. Like we're starting with Spectacled Cayman, then we're moving to the Galapagos Islands all of a sudden, and then we're back in America. But do we care? Do we care? We just want them. We want them so bad. Right. So we have kind of gone pretty high up now. Which makes me wonder if we go slightly higher, we can have the raised water over here. And we'll have a waterfall. Ooh, that would be fun. To have a waterfall under the bridge. That would be cool. I would actually really like that. I want to do this now. So, but then we would need to go slightly higher. Because now... I don't know if I want to go too high either, though. Waterfalls are always fun, that is true. So if we do something like this... See, that's really high up. Is my problem. Don't think we should do that. In fact... So do we just go straight? Or do we go up and back down? Because I do want to have some elevation differences. I think what we do is we go down. Wait, no. We move this all down. I forgot to select the one thing that I've wanted to bring with. There. Something like that. Forgot I need to bully Goran and went for Bald and Eben's head instead. Hey, I'm just chilling here. I don't mind this at all. Oh, was that an important message? Yeah, not particularly, but I'm making plans. I have weekend plans for once. Woo! And it's not zoos, believe it or not. I was gonna go to Blijdorp because it is zomeravonden. Zomer. Like it's a pun of like summer and zoo, but then Dutch. At Blijdorp. And I haven't been to Blijdorp in a good bit. There's a bunch of new stuff that I would like to check out, honestly. So I should go to Blijdorp again soon. And currently it's the summer nights, basically. At which point they like open up a bunch of the backstages, so it's just a really good time to be at the zoo, basically. But yeah, so over here you get your first peek of the Galapagos giant tortoises, and you go in the boat, and you have some more views, which is fun. And ba-bam. Good shit. Haven't been in Blijdorp for a while either. Yes. They have rats now? Really? Like, actually, or is this a joke that rats showed up or something? I love the view of the dome inside the dome. This one. Yeah, we should just buy dome. No, we still got the other dome. There. I'm not gonna need these anymore. The dome is done. It's dome and dusted. Alright. Alright, so yeah. Tortoises. Yay! Boat. Yay! Oh, the education signs are tilted the wrong way now. Yay! Alright, let's straighten those out. Oh, it is a cool boat. Alright. So yeah, we keep the boat. Which honestly, that's kind of an indication of like how wide the path should be, I think. Should stay consistent in that. Although, maybe have it wider over here. Because it's like where people are first entering and like looking at crocodiles. Probably in real life we would like have fish in here as well. Together with the caiman. That would make things interesting. And tortoises. Turtles. Sorry, I mixed up the two. I noticed that we like have barely any turtle mods anymore. There's like a couple of exhibit ones. We used to have like a bunch of turtle mods, I feel like, but not anymore. They are caiman, not crocodiles. Yeah. My bad. But yeah, so over here we'll have this. And I kind of want to make it like, wait. Oh, right. It's not a big enough group to do that. We can make like a little dock like this. Sticking into the tortoises. Their enclosure should specify that. We're not sticking stuff into tortoises. That would be wrong. And now over here we are also going to have this sort of stuff. Going to make it look different, most likely. But yeah, we do want to keep the tortoises from swimming around. That is a thing that they can do. What is with these LODs? Huh. I didn't realize they were that bad. No, I'm not sticking my dock into tortoises. God. I regret talking ever. Anyway. We will have the monkeys. I'm happy with that. Boom. And then you will move along. Alright, so the anteater habitat is going to be over here. So the anteater backstage should be around hereabouts. Which means we have a space over here. Which could be for the tamandua. Not sure about that though. I want to get rid of this for now. Because the caiman exhibit got a little bigger than I originally intended. I feel like that might be limiting us in the amount of species we can add. So I'll have to look into that a little bit as well. It would be cool if we... So what if, indeed, we just did a hard right here. That's the wrong axis. What does a zoo house? A, humans. B, animals. Or C, plants. C. We're gonna do a hard right. We're gonna do a hard right over here. And this is where I kind of want to do the ant thing, but We could also do that over here. I feel like that would work. I think if we go up here. Maybe not even needed to go like that. So here we will have kind of above water view of the crocodilians, caiman. And we can have the Tamandua. My bad. We can have the Tamandua over here. And I'm thinking we'll put the let's see. This takes a bit more finicking around perhaps. Wait a second, I just realized I forgot that oh, whoa, thank you, Mr. Gomez. Thank you so much. Thanks for streaming. Whenever I catch one, I like to do this as a way of saying thank you. Love you all. And love all the zoo peeps. Thank you, you're awesome. Thank you, Domus. Very kind, as always. Alright, so not quite happy with this. So I'm running into a few problems right now in my brain. One of them is we've got the anteater, which in real life that is both for the anteaters and the capybara. But we're gonna have the anteaters over here. The capybara are gonna be on the other side. So now I'm wondering, should I change something about that situation? I'm also wondering, should we change anything else? You aren't gonna keep them together. I don't mind them being together indoors, but for the outdoors, the capybara are gonna have an exhibit that has access to all the monkey islands, basically. So, and I don't think that's great for the anteaters. The idea with the anteaters was that they were going to be inside of an aviary out there. But yeah, this outer area is also going to change significantly, of course, now that we have like a bit of extra space and stuff. So I need to reconsider how that all is going to work as well. But that'll come a bit later. For now, I'm trying to think, how will this affect the indoor area? I'm gonna quickly chuck in a caiman to see their size, by the way. Caiman. Let's get a male, because they're bigger, I think. We're just gonna let's just grab one and see what happens. There we go. Let's put you. Can you not be here? What's wrong? What could possibly not be good enough about this? Come on. There, that should be fine. What? I do not understand. Is it really? Oh, right. Oh, it's in the same group. That's less than ideal. I really thought this would be no issue to just place them there. I'm not sure why it's being difficult. You'd think this would be big enough. Hello? How much bigger does it need to be? Is it not inside of the habitat somehow? No, it is. Huh? I'm so confused. You're telling me he can be up here, but not... Okay, well, in that case, you know, look at him zooming. What if I just make like a ladder up there? Where'd he go? Where did he go? Why are you all the way over there? Please. Why are you like this? Come on. Why must you hurt me this way? What? What the f- You can scale that? But you can't get onto my thing? I am beyond confused. What the fuck? Is it because of... No. I hate you. Okay, we'll just have to do it this way then. Which we would have to do eventually anyway. Let's just... this is gonna be very annoying. Let's get an additional boy. Really? Really? Why is the game so difficult? Why does the game always have to be so difficult? Just go there. I guess we probably still had one, now that I think of it. Yeah. Well, here we go. I don't know why the game was being so difficult about this, but let's see this. What the... Okay. Who understands what's happening here? Because I sure as hell am lost. Alright. Whatever. So, I feel like the water part actually needs to be bigger. And... yeah, that basically. So it's not way too big of an enclosure, if you ask me. This actually seems relatively appropriate. Subterranean species. Right. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Alright. But yeah, now that we actually have the caiman in there, let's just get rid of these paths for now, because they're going to be very annoying to deal with. And let's rethink the layout. So, I like this starting block over here. I am basically from here on out a little bit less sure about everything. Maybe the Monkey Island does need to be a little bit smaller, just so that we can fit more other stuff in. Because, okay, so what are priorities? I feel like the Tamandua is a bit of a must. We could have them over here. We could have this over here with both Anteaters and Capybara, and I want to make additional backstage kind of around here-ish. Over here is going to be like additional backstage for them, which will connect to the enclosure. But it doesn't make sense to put it in that corner. Anyway, my main question is, will we be able to fit in the Jaguarundi? I think it's gonna be tough, but I do really want it now. I wish I never thought about it. If only I had never come up with this idea. We can't put everything around the edge either. I don't like that at all. So yeah, I need a... I think I need to rethink the caimans just a little bit. Maybe move them over so that we have space over here to go up or something. Do we want level viewing, or are we fine just seeing them from over here? Like, yes, parents will need to pick up their kids a little bit. Maybe. I need a caiman now. Make a run for it. I mean, he's now stuck to his little space. He's not gonna go outside. But he was sure having a great time back then. Then you can see Jaguarundi on top of the caiman. Yes, exactly. So if we have something like this, that would be sick, actually. That would be really sick. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Alright. Then I think what I want to do is... part of me wants to put the Anteaters like here, because of a different idea that I have. Like, it's not really necessary because I think the habitat is big enough as it is. But something I really wanted was... if we go back to Münster. So what they have here for the howler monkeys is... If you go back to the Merenti Halle. Merenti Halle. Up. It's up here somewhere. Is this it? No, not at all. What? Where is it? I'm stupid. Here it is. Yeah, so this is the howler monkey exhibit, which is kind of... Oh. Okay, that was a bad example. So this is the howler monkey exhibit, which is... It's got all these elevated things, and this is the howler monkey exhibit, and this is the giant otter exhibit. And I thought it'd be cool to do something similar with the anteaters, so that you'd have the monkeys above the anteaters still, without them being able to interact. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that, because we've got plenty of space for them here, and I want to put the anteaters on the other side of the room, because back then I was considering moving the anteaters over here, but with yeah, I know I don't want to do that, so I think I'm happy with the overall layout. We could put the Tamandua more like hereabouts. Now the only thing that we don't have is those ants, which I want to put in the water, I think here, but in such a way that the monkeys won't be able to get to them. Maybe we can put the ants in this like stream over here, but you need to be able to get close to them is the problem. If you can't get close to the ants, then there's no point. If you give the anteaters the best enclosure, you are the best, because they are my favorite animal. They will get a really nice enclosure, no worries. Are mixed species with caimans in Dutch zoos? Yeah, fish and tortoises. Turtles, crap. That's the second time I made that mistake. Yeah, no. If we go back to Krefeld. Krefeld. I don't know why I like saying Krefeld like that. But if we go and have a look at the caimans. Krefeld's caimans. Over here-ish, I think. Nope, that's the butterfly house. Over here. Over here. So here we have the caiman, and you can see there is actually a basilisk, like the Jesus Christ lizard, is in there as well, and we can see a couple of turtles in there with them. So there are mixes. And I mean, technically, like since the sakis are free roaming the hole, they are technically also mixed in that enclosure, because they can just get there. But yeah. And also to give people an ID, by the way, nope. This is the Tamandua exhibit of Krefeld, which is kind of what I'm aiming for. I want to have more climbing, because I think this is lackluster in terms of climbing for an animal like in Tamandua, who really loves to climb. But I do think this is a neat enclosure. I like how open it is. It's very cool. So definitely planning on utilizing that. So yeah, I think I need to take some time on my own to figure out the layout a bit more, and then I will already get started on building some stuff. Or we'll do another live stream at some point where we move further with this, or do something completely different. You know how it goes in Keypark. It's just whatever I feel inspired to at that moment. So yeah, streams will still be a bit messy for the coming months. 2 more months until I'm moving house. So exciting stuff to come. But I think I am gonna sign off over here. Hey Oleg, hope you had a fun day today. What's this? A zoo for ants? Yes. Yes it is. Yeah, no, I'm gonna sign off here because I am being cooked alive. I will see you all again next time, whenever that will be. And yeah, I don't really much have don't really have much else to say, so I'm gonna end it off right there. Sorry for the abrupt end, but I'm running out of steam and stuff. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. No, that was the right button, actually. Alright, yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye.